Hello, once again. In this episode we are going to look at data types in JavaScript. So what are data types? A data type is a data type tells JavaScript what kind of a variable it holds, whether it's a number, some text, a false, or something else. So there are two main categories of data types. We have what we call primitive data types, and we do have what we call non-primitive data types. So within the primitive data types, we have a lot to mention, and I will first comment. Okay, I hate this blinking cursor. Okay, we have a string, we do have a number, we do have a boolean, we do have a null, we have undefined, we have symbol, and then we have a big int. Okay, and in the non-primitive data types, we do have what we call objects. That's an object. We have an array, and we do have a function. So we are going to break them out one by one. So we have what we call a string. This is a string is basically a text inside quotes. For example, if we say let name equal to, we open quotes. You can use double quotes or you can use single quotes, and then you say this is greeting. Let's say James. Okay, I hate this blinking cursor. Let me first get rid of this. So do have a string. We say let let name equal to Owen, and we can say console.log name, and when we do start our live server, we go live. Okay, we right click and inspect, go to our console. Okay, we can refresh this. For some reason our script is not connected to our JavaScript script. It is connected elements to our, this is source. So we do have name equal to Owen, and we can say let a class equal to form3. We can add this onto this and do this onto this. Why do we have okay, let class equal to, let me say class name equal to form3. So when we do come, we shall come and console.log name, and we as well console.log the class name. So when we do come into our script, we have Owen and form3. So these are what we call variables. These are what we call strings in variables. I was talking about us using either double quotes or single quotes, and it all works. This is form2. When we come back into our browser, in our console, we have form2. So those are what we call strings when we are working with variables, I mean data types. And the other thing, the other data type we are going to look at are numbers. For example, if we say let age equal to, for numbers we do not put quotes, we only write it the way it is. If it is 234, we do open here and say console.log age. Head back to our console, we shall have 234. That is for numbers. We can say as well let a price equal to, and we can give it 234.967, and when we console.log age and price, we do have something like that. Proceeding, we've got booleans, and booleans are either it is either true or false. That is, we are checking if a certain condition is right or wrong. For example, we can say let is logged in equals to true, and then we say let has access equals to false. So these are what we call booleans. And when I do come and check whether this person is logged in or not, and I say is logged in, they will console.log are true because the value is true. If I do come and change this and I say is logged in equals to false, I will get false on my terminal, on my console, showing that the value of the variable is logged in has changed to false. The same thing applies for if I console.log has access, it will show me that it is false. That is for Boolean. I'll proceed to undefined. So undefined is when a variable has been declared but not given a value. For example, if I do come and say let x, I do this, x is stored. If we console.log x, we shall get undefined as a value. For example, we have undefined at a script at 13. So when we look at 13, this is x, we've got undefined. So undefined is when a variable has been declared but not given a value. we've got what we call null, that is intentionally empty. For example, we can say let x equal to null. So when we console.log x, it will be null. So this is intentionally left empty. We have another set of data type called, can first comment out these. We have another set of data type that's called an object. So an object is a group of key value pairs. For example, we say we are gathering information from a person, and we say let person equal to, we open the curly braces and we say name is equal to Daniel, and we say age is equal to 28. Then we say we have this name age equal to 28, and then we say we need, I think I forgot something. We need to use this when we are declaring objects. So age as 28 and name Daniel, then do come and say is student, and we say true. So when we do come and console.log this object, a person, when we come and check, we shall have all information. Let me first remove this as access. Okay, we shall come here and we have an object with age as student and name. So this is what we call an object. It's just a key pair of it's a group of key value pairs. For example, this name is called a key, and this value Daniel is what we call a value. That's why they are called key value pairs. So when we do have an object, we can access values within the object. For example, if we do want only the age of a person, I will come and say console.log person.name. So within this, when I do look at this, I will have only Daniel on my console. Maybe say person.age, I will have 28 as only the age. So that's how we access values within objects. Another set of values we have is an array. So an array is a list of items. For example, we can say let fruits equal to, and within this we use these, and then inside that we can make a list. For example, I can say mango, and then I can say banana, and then I can say orange. So I can declare all these as my fruits, and when I do console.log fruits, I will get a list of all those fruits right here. So I will have an array of fruits, that is mango, banana, orange. So within an array, I can also access a certain item. For example, I do want mango, so we have what we call we do have this. When I use this and I say at 0, we have what we call indexing, and when I say fruits at 0, it will always fetch that object, the very first object. So during indexing begins with 0, so this value is termed to be at position 0, and this banana is at position 1, and this at position 2. For example, if I say I want in my fruits array, I want to console a fruit at position or at index 1, I must get a banana at index 1. banana. Okay, I didn't separate orange, I never gave orange this, it is seeing it as one. Okay, when I come, I will have only banana, and that is at index 1. We can proceed further to another set of data type. Did I delete everything we did? Okay, anyway, we've got functions, and a function is a block of code, and we can reuse that function or call it anywhere. For example, we take it also to be a data type. For example, if I say function, this is how we declare functions. I say function greet, and I say, I do this, I can say console dot log. I can say console.log hello world. So when I do console.log hello world, down here I can call, we have what we call calling functions. I can call this function greet, and I can do this. So when I do I don't even need console, so I'll just have this function called down, and I will have a script, and it is showing that at 17 I have a function hello world. This is what we call functions. So the other thing is, I think I will need all these back. Let all these, I will uncomment all these, and we can check the type of a variable using what we call a type of. For example, if I do have all those up and I want to check the type of data the variable holds, I do console.log, and we do have what we call a type of, and I will say a type of and pass in a value. For example, I want type of 23, and when I come to my console, they will tell me, let me first remove this function. So I will have a number. It is showing that this is a number. For example, I will say I want to find the data type of is logged in, and I say type of is logged in, and on my console I will get, and this is a Boolean. If I get this, push it down before my function, and I say I want to get type of greet, and proceed down here, they will show me that this is a function. If I say I will get back all these, comment out to the console, and I say I want to get type of fruits, and I do have this, and it is showing that this is an object. So this is how we find the type of data and a variable holds, and those are the different types of data we are going to be using within our all our entire life working with JavaScript.